As Jose Ramirez is the next one taken. I am being told that audio is an issue. Testing 1, 2. All right, I'm seeing it on my end. Let me know in the comments section for those that are watching live stream. Sorry about that. Here I am just mouthing great analysis. Completely missed. But yeah, Jose Ramirez, 5th overall pick. I like that one. There's a lot of games. There's Juan Soto. I was expecting to go pretty early. Gunnar Henderson. So loaded up on position players right now. Ohtani's not going to pitch for a while. Let's see here. According to Fantrax, the best available player right now is Kyle Tucker of the Chicago Cubs. I hope he's healthy. I like Kyle Tucker a lot. I had Kyle Tucker on my team last year for this league. Great start. But then he got hurt, and then he never came back. And that my team did not make the playoffs. As there's Kyle Tucker. The top-rated pitcher in this league, well, according to Fantrax, they like Tarek Skubal. I like Tarek Skubal a lot. Paul Skeens. Is Paul Skeens the front runner to be the National League Cy Young this year? I haven't checked the sports books. I think he'd be pretty popular. I also have to keep in track of my queue here. I try to load up as many players as possible in case if I lose internet. And the league has to draft for me. And we got 54 more picks till my next turn. That's why we only allow 1 minute between picks. It would take forever. That's right. Sports. Mookie Betts. Corbin Carroll. Oh, Mookie. That's right. Mookie's going to be shortstop. So you can get both shortstop and outfield eligibility this year for Mookie Betts and Fantrax. That's pretty big. All right, let's see what Frank does. Springfield Isotopes. That team always does well in this league. Always have to keep an eye on who the Isotopes are always taking. We got odds already for the Cubs and Dodgers. Dodgers are, of course, the betting favorite in each game. But let me look up Cy Young right now. Oh, they have pitching props. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so we got Tarek Skubal, first pitcher, and Francisco Lindor by the Isotopes. Watch or have an MVP season. That's been the way for the Isotopes in this league. Here we go. Awards. So the betting favorite in the American League for AL Cy Young is Tarek Skubal, as Tatis Jr. is on the board. And looks like the draft's been halted. Okay, there we go. We're back. Yeah, Skubal plus 380 odds. Garrett Crochet, old friend, plus 450. If the Tigers, though, I wonder if they're not having a good first half, if they trade Skubal, if that impacts as far as the Cy Young. Cole Reagans is the third best betting odds for the Kansas City Royals. He's 10-1. Jacob deGrom's fourth at 14-1. In the National League, it is Paul Skeens. Paul Skeens is 3-1. Zach Wheeler is 750 plus 750, so 7.5-1. And again, another old friend, 8-1. As there's Paul Skeens. He's off the board. So the top two pitchers, according to Fantrax, already off the board in the first round. Pick 14, Vlad Guerrero Jr. trying to get that $500 million. I don't know about that, but he's taken 15th overall. Let me look at rookie of the year real quick. Yeah, Colson Montgomery plus 2,500, so 25-1. Is Jack Caglione going to make the Royals team? Because he's also 25-1. If Jack makes it, he's got a chance. And White Sox fans are going to be very angry if Jack does well. And Roki Sasaki is the betting favorite in the National League for Rookie of the Year at plus 225. So next best available is Julio Rodriguez. On my little personal board over to the right in as Jackson Churio. Damn it. I don't know how many of these in the queue are actually going to make it. Zach Wheeler off the board. That is our friend and co-commissioner who took Zach Wheeler all the way over in Germany. This is an international fantasy baseball league. So Guten Tag. I'm not sure if people in Germany celebrate St. Patrick's Day, but happy St. Patrick's Day weekend. Maybe that's why some people are auto drafting right now, is because they're out and about drinking in Chicago. Weather's pretty decent right now. We'll see how it is later today. Jarren Duran picked from the Red Sox. He had a really good season last year. That's a sneaky good fantasy pick, especially if Duran could play more than 130 games. Let's see what Grab Some Bench does. Yeah, because in this draft, I don't know where is the best place to pick. I still don't know, even after doing this a few years. Like, it makes sense to be lucky to be in the middle of the pack. Like, I'm not thrilled to have the second overall. Yeah, it's cool to have Ellie De La Cruz on your fantasy team. But like sometimes I wonder if it makes more sense to pick like 32nd overall to have the last pick, because you get players 32 and 33 on the top board. So you definitely get 2 top 35 players, but then you got to wait 4 picks, 3 and 4. So you really got to hit on those 2 players in this draft. Jordan Alvarez, Bryce Harper taken. Logan Gilbert. Okay. Getting some pitchers off the board. Let me look at my queue real quick. I am concerned. Yeah, I got 9 guys in my queue. Yeah, they're not going to make it. So I'm wondering what's going to be the next best position to pick here. I think I still want to load up on position players, but with the amount of starting pitchers taken early, how are we doing on the starting pitchers right now? Okay, we're doing okay. Yeah, so we focus on quality starts, strikeouts, ERA in our league. So you got Cole Reagans, Chris Sale, Garrett Crochet. So we still got some guys. But as I was saying before, like I have the second pick, and then I have pick 63, and then pick 66. So I really got hit on these 3 picks. And I'm still debating if I want like 3 position players or if I want a mix. But let's see how this board works out. After Gilbert, Ketel Marte, that's a solid pick. Trey Turner, I like Trey Turner a lot this upcoming season. I think he's going to have a monster season. Corbin Burns, another pitcher off the board. We're almost done with the first round. We're at pick 26. We're moving around. 27 seconds between picks right now. That's not bad. Next best player, according to Fantrax, is Ronald Acuna Jr. Interesting comments from Ronald Acuna Jr. He's hopeful that he's going to be back soon for the Atlanta Braves. But he would rather, instead of going for 70 steals a season, he's going to try to temper it down to 30 steals so he can play the entire season. So we'll see how that impacts as far as his fantasy market. Roki Sasaki, the rookie pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers, taken 26th overall. Brent Rooker, his new contract with the Athletics, hitting in Sacramento, pick 27. And for those that are watching on the live stream, we are sending James Fegan to Sacramento. So a little tease there. So the White Sox play against the Athletics in Sacramento in late April. We just booked his travel. So James Fegan will be reporting for Sox Machine at Sacramento to kind of give insight of what it's like for Major League Baseball to play games in Sacramento. And that is a huge thanks to our Sox Machine monthly and annual supporters. So thank you guys so much for your continued support. Garrett Crochet taken 28th overall by Vac as in Rack. I like the comment section is Vac as in jerk. Looks like somebody already had one of their guys taken. William Contreras. So a catcher off the board. Yeah, catcher. I got killed last year. Got killed last year in catcher. Let's go to, hold on real quick. Let's go to I'm on Fangraphs here, bringing this page up to see. I like using the bat for projections. So what does the bat say? William Contreras is the second best, is the best catcher for this upcoming season. Cal Riley, sorry, I messed up his name. Adley Rushman, Will Smith, and Patrick Bailey. Now that's in terms of WAR. I feel like you need home runs from your catching, especially if they can play more than like 110 games. Yeah, Adley only projected for 18 homers. Salvador Perez, I can never make sense of what Salvi's going to do in an upcoming season. Could never do it. But is Cal the guy? Jazz Chisholm. All right, I was not expecting him to go in the first round, but there you go. A little bit of a surprise at pick 30 from Jim in Maine. Freddie Freeman, pick 31, the Chester Lemons, which brings us to the Elko Express. I love that name. Which they take Kyle Schwarber. So that's the first round. And Elko spins it around, gets Cole Reagans, and then Chester Lemons gets Rafael Devers. So he's got his corner guys, Freddie Freeman and Rafael Devers, even though I don't think Devers is going to be playing much third this upcoming season. He'll probably DH more. But we're already in the second round of the Sox Machine 32-team fantasy baseball league. And a lot of your guys' leagues, if you have just 12 guys, you would be in the third round by now. Luis Robert goes to Jim in Maine. So Elko Express mixed. Kyle Schwarber, monster, of course. And then Cole Reagans. But then Chester Lemons, 2 position players. Jim in Maine, 2 position players. We'll see if that trend continues for everyone that took position players. All right, so that's catcher. So Austin Riley, okay. I got some guys still on my board, but I don't think they're going to make it to me. So I'm going to have to start organizing here. I love RBIs. It's not a great analytical stat anymore when judging a player's how good a player is. Love it in fantasy baseball. Love aiming for guys to get RBIs. So Vekas and Rec, you jerk, is rebuilding the White Sox, ex-White Sox pitching staff. He takes Chris Sale, so he's got Garrett Crochet, Chris Sale now in his starting rotation. Adley Rushman to the garbage pride. Matt Olson, Jackson Merrill. Okay, yeah, I don't think the three guys left on my queue are going to make it to me. We'll see what Forgetting Evan Marshall. What a great name. Harken back to White Sox. He takes Dylan Cease. Dylan Cease could get traded again in spring training. There's a lot of smoke right now. Boston is trying to make a deal happen for Dylan Cease, is what we were hearing this morning. Which, what a weird pitching rotation that would be just for a White Sox fan. Cease, Crochet, Lucas Giolito, even though he's going to start the year on the injured list. We got Manny Machado, O'Neal Cruz. O'Neal Cruz will have dual eligibility as well in the outfield and shortstop this year. Corey Seager. Yeah, there's someone in the top 10 projected RBI that's still on the draft board. We'll get back to that list in a moment here. Let's add Cal. Let's move him up. How are we doing outfield right now? We got some guys. Is Anthony Santander going to be good this year? I just don't know. Like, I like the fit for Toronto. They needed to spend the money. All right, another guy up my queue goes Peter Alonso. Peter Alonso, for sharp betting in Major League, for people who do that for a living, for Major League Baseball, a lot of sharp money on Peter Alonso to lead the majors in RBIs. They're thinking batting behind Lindor and Soto, he's going to have a lot of opportunities upcoming season to drive in runs. So that's why I do like that pick. Yordan Alvarez, Peter Alonso. If this was a real team, I don't like your defense. But middle of the order lineup, Bashers, Alvarez, and Alonso. That's good. Jose Altuve, right now he's only second base eligibility. That will change during the season. He should gain outfield eligibility as he plays in left field. Blake Snell off the board. Okay. So we get some mixing here. Position player in the first round, pitcher in the second round, but a lot of back-to-back position players. All right, hold on. So, yeah, RBI leader, Peter Alonso, 14-1. He's got the seventh best odds right now, but a lot of sharp money on Peter Alonso to lead the league in RBIs. Logan Webb off the board. Am I going to have to take a starting pitcher? All right, eventually. Let me add some guys right now. Just in case. Marcell Ozuna gets some RBIs. Ozzie Albies before that pick. Wyatt Langford. Okay. I like Langford. Liked him in the draft a lot. What a stacked draft class that was. Skeens, Dylan Cruz. Dylan Cruz is going to get a chance this year for the Nationals. There are some people who liked Wyatt Langford more than Dylan Cruz. We'll see if Langford puts it all together this year. It was a bit of a uneven season last year. I'm 10 picks away. I got 7 guys in my queue. Let's see how many make it back. All right. So James Wood, Willie Adames. Okay, now we're moving. Framber Valdez, Pablo Lopez. So the auto picks like bam right away. A lot of pitchers off the board. I'm getting nervous. 6 picks away. I've got 7 guys on my board. All right, I'm getting one of these guys at least. I got 4 position players and 3 pitchers. I think I'm going to try to take a catcher here because it's such a tough position to fill. And during the season, if your starting catcher gets hurt, you are just taking bodies. I think somebody needed to have Chucky Robinson at the end of the year just to field the team that played. Yoshinobu Yamamoto off the board. So that's 3 straight pitchers in the second round that have been taken. Now I got Burley-esque with the Miami Marlins, Mark Burley pick. He took Gunnar Henderson in the first round. So 5 picks away. We got 7 guys on my board. Michael King taken off the board, not on my queue. All right, 4 picks, 7. And I can actually maybe get 2 of the guys in my 7. Wonder when Fantrax will change the images as they have the Juan Soto Yankees pick. CJ Abrams, Teoscar Hernandez. All right, so that's 1 off my board. So I've got 6 guys left. 2 picks away. Yeah, Jose Ramirez and Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez snuck up on a lot of people. That was more than 30 homers last year, 100 RBIs. Yeah, the best player available still is Ronald Acuna Jr. It's going to be worth taking him. Let's look that up. What's the latest news on Ronald Acuna? Elvin Gonzalez. Yeah, I'd rather steal 30 and play the whole season as opposed to trying to steal 70. Expected to rejoin their lineup at some point in May. And he'll still play right field. Okay. So it's going to be worth taking Ronald Acuna Jr. soon. I'm going to add him to my queue. But when, though? And how long can you wait? That's the question. Michael Harris goes to the pizza box bases, stacking up on outfield with Judge and Harris. 1 pick away. Got plenty of guys. I think I'm going to take... Yeah, I like how I got this ordered right now. I could go back-to-back starting pitcher, but I won't. So welcome to the Bridgeport Corgis, Cal Raleigh. Welcome. Let's hit some homers for Seattle. All right, and now back to the last pick of the second round. UC goodbye. Now I say hello. That's a good fantasy baseball team name. I think Ohtani is supposed to pitch later this year. He's going to be mostly DH, but that could help, especially if he's in playoff contention. In the comment section, the big dumper is gone. I know, it's a great nickname. Brandon Doyle. All right. That concludes the second round. Now we start the third round. I think I got to take a picture. All right. Wow. He's stacked up in position players. That's 3 straight position players. Aaron Nola, Luis Castillo, or Hunter Green. Castillo, I feel like, is definitely going to get traded, right? Hold on. How much time do I got left? I got 40 seconds. Bear with me, guys that are in the stream. All right, Bat. What do you say? You got nothing for me? Is that what's going on? Yeah, you got nothing for me. All right. Gut feeling. Luis Castillo could be really motivated this year. And Hunter Green, though. I've always liked Aaron Nola. Screw it. If I'm on the Reds bandwagon, let's stay on the Reds bandwagon. Let's go Hunter Green. I guess I could have been a jerk at taking 2 catchers and then used one as a trade bait, but all right. So there's Ronald Acuna Jr. taken in the 3rd round. Oh, General Soreness. If General Soreness can survive April, he's going to have Bobby Witt Jr. and Ronald Acuna. Man. That could be devastating. So Santander off the board. That's 3 straight position players as well. Man, now I'm okay. I'm okay. I like Hunter Green. Let's look at starting pitchers here. Is Jacob deGrom going to have limits? Let's bring this up. Bobby Miller taken. Let's look at the. No. Jake deGrom. Can I spell today? Is he going to have limits? So Matt Snyder. All right. Looks really good according to Bruce Bochy. We're going to have him at the back of the rotation to start the year. Watching his workload. All right, and they're gonna use the injured list. Okay. Spencer Schwellenbach is getting a lot of hype. A lot of sharp bettors are liking Spencer for National League Cy Young. All right. We are coming off the board real quick. So we got Max Fried, Tristan Cassis, Emmanuel Clase. So the first reliever off the board. Top closer taken in the 3rd round. Josh Naylor to Arizona. Good riddance. Pawnee Parks right now looking like the Diamondbacks with Corbin Carroll and Josh Naylor. Christian Walker and Jordan Westberg off the board. Again, the isotopes. All right, so you got Lindor and you got Wood and you got Westbrook who has 2nd and 3rd base. Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay, you're filling out your you're filling out your infield, your position players. Man, I am going down the list and starting pitchers, and I am not liking what I'm seeing. That could be the difference this year. Whose starting rotation can survive? Voice like you, Darvish. Yeah, add some pitchers to the mix. Oh no, the auto draft took Garrett Cole for someone. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that sucks. That's why you show up to your drafts. Luis Castillo off the board, Bailey Ober, Brian Reynolds, Ian Happ, Mike Trout goes in the third round. Oh my gosh, are we idiots? Or is Trout just falling that off? Seiya Suzuki in the third round, Freddie Peralta, Cody Bellinger. People are stacking up. Oh man, I probably should take a first baseman pretty soon. Some power guy, second base. We're okay right now. How are we doing at third? Oh my gosh. We're doing okay at third right now. Let's load up the guys there. We're gonna need some outfielders. See, all right, what the? Some of these guys even. I got some prospects up here, but I'm not sure if they're starting the season with the team. Probably. Can't believe Michael Conforto's on the Dodgers. Oh hell yeah, Andrew Benintendi's still on the board. All right, Mason Miller, no one of the top relievers off the board. Anthony Volpe, shortstop Matt Chapman, Alex Bregman, Matt McClain, Riley Green. That's a good pick. People in Detroit are very high on Green. And Wilson Contreras, Jacob DeGrom's off the board. Shane Langeliers, okay. And Yander Diaz. All right, here come the catchers off the board. Jim and Maine stacking up on position players. That's 3 straight position players for them. Vekas and Rec. What's the strategy here? Just loading up on pitchers. I am curious when they're going to start taking position players. But right now, they got Garrett Crochet, Chris Sale, and Mason Miller. That's going to be tough. You're going to have to win. You're going to have to sweep the offensive categories. I'm curious what the position player strategy is for Vekas and Rec. Because loading up in pitchers are the first 3 rounds. And Bryce Terang concludes the 3rd round. So we're in the 4th round. We're 30 picks away. And I got 20 guys in my queue. Let's get this organized. I would like Twins hitters, fantasy-wise, stay healthy. I would trust them a little bit more, at least. The Twins should be able to hit. They should not finish 4th. So Joe Ryan, speaking of the Twins, Tanner Bybee off the board, Gavin Williams off the board. So back-to-back pitchers from Cleveland. So we're in the division here, the last 3 picks. Devin Williams, another closer. So that's 3 closers off the board. I hate taking closers so early, but in this draft, like you're kind of forced to. Let's add some. Let's just be careful. Let's add some relievers on the board, or in the queue at least. Tyler Glass now at the board. Sandy Alcantara going to be very popular at the trade deadline. Very popular. That's Garbage's first pitcher. Oh, Becca's in rec. You took last now too. Oh my gosh, that's 4 straight pitchers. Man. What a strategy. I'm messing around with my player queue right now. It's looking like another pitcher, depending on how things should go. Will Smith off the board. Dansby Swanson. There's Spencer Schellenbach. Zach Gallen. That's the first pitcher for JR's Hustle Man. I might be going with an old friend. Christian Yelich off the board. That was on my queue. All right, let's go to Zips real quick. Sal Perez off the board. Yeah. I think it might be old friend next. See if he makes it that far. We're 17 picks away, 16 picks. There's Hunter Brown, Mark Vientos off the board. I can't believe Team Bosch got Mike Trout in the 3rd round. If Mike Trout hits 40 home runs this year, we are idiots. How did we forget about Mike Trout? It's not even 3rd round of a 12-team league. 3rd round of a 32-team league. Okay, so Tovar, the shortstop for the Rockies. That's 4 straight position. No, I'm sorry. That's 3 position players at a pitcher. I'm misreading Blake Snell. Let's see what the co-commissioner does here. Who is the best available player on the board right now, according to Fantrax? George Kirby. But isn't he hurt? Let's bring that up here. What's wrong with George Kirby? Starting the season on the injured list. Well, that's not good. Shut down since February 26th. MRI, inflammation in the right shoulder. No structural concerns whatsoever. Okay. So he hasn't pitched at all. So he's going to be out for a bit. But Kirby does go in auto draft. Oh my gosh, that auto draft team. Garrett Cole and then George Kirby back-to-back picks. Oh, man. This is why I don't auto draft. Drake LaRoche takes Josh Hader, another top reliever off the board. Grayson Rodriguez, one of my guys in the queue. Vinny Pasquantino off the board. Squat. Sonny Gray, Royce Lewis, another guy off my board. Helsey off the board. 6 picks away. All right, 6 picks away. I'm going to get a couple guys on my board here. I don't know if I want to dip into the reliever pool just yet. Junior Caminero. If you remember that Simpsons episode. Stephen Kwan, sneaky good pick. He was on my board. 4 picks away. Berliascus got a sneaky good, like actual real team building here. Quan in left field, Gunnar Henderson is short, Michael Keenan, Max Fried to lead the rotation. Justin Steele, darn. Shea McClanahan, Spencer Strider's coming back. All right, I'm 1 pick away. See what General Soreness does. All right. I hate this position. Waiting when you're in the next pick. Be like, don't take my guy. Oh boy. Why do I have a feeling you're going to take my guy, General Soreness? Ten seconds left to go on the clock. Hold. Brandon Nimmo. Okay. Bam. Welcome to the Bridgeport Corgis. Jake Berger. Welcome. Let's hit 40 homers this year. Also, like he's got third base position eligibility, even though he's going to mostly be playing first. The White Sox should have traded Andrew Vaughn to Miami. Kept Jake Berger be the first baseman. Really need his power in the lineup. The White Sox do, but that wasn't the case. Great move by Kim Ng when she was the general manager of the Miami Marlins, but everyone involved in that trade, Kenny Williams and Kim Ng, no longer with their organizations. Don't think that trade got them fired. Luis Garcia Jr. off the board. Ooh, should I take a pitcher or a position player? Max Muncy is on that list. How are we liking Muncy Zips? What does Zip say? Huge walk rate. 21 homers, 63 RBIs. Zips likes Isaac Paredes more. Let's move him up. Jared Jones off the board. Yeah, Isaac Paredes is the best available third baseman according to Zips. So let's do that. Let's hold off on the starting pitching. Let's continue with the position players. Jack Flaherty off the board, Adolis Garcia. Okay, so I got 8 guys left. Not a chance in hell any of them are coming back. So this is where I'm at right now. I'm going to screenshot this and send it out. Social media. I'm kind of like, I like my team so far. I'm probably going to be crying about where I'm at pitching wise. Definitely gonna have to address that. Hold on. What do you think of the White Sox pitchers? So Sean Burke, Pantrax does not like the White Sox pitchers at all. Hold on, let me add some guys here. With this being mostly White Sox fans, these guys will be taken pretty soon because you know that they're gonna start. We know them best. Prelander Baroa is out. Jordan Leisure, I don't think is going to make the team. Ben Murphy's going to be used a crap ton this year. All right, there you go. Yeah, Andrew Vaughn is still on the list. Whatever. Whatever. So quite a bit players. Dylan Cruz off the board. Kodai Senga off the board. Seth Lugo, Jason Dominguez. Then you got Andres Munoz, Felix Batista. Oh man, Edwin Diaz. So we got some relievers that came off the board. Should I be scared now? Hmm. Just keep that in mind. Kevin Gaussman. Okay. Eugenio Suarez, Brian Wu. Lots of Seattle pitchers. I can't make heads or tails of the Mariners this upcoming season. Are they going to be good? I feel like they should be like the favorites in the division, but I just don't have a good read on the National League West at all. Raciel Iglesias off the board. I think he was the top reliever of left. Ronaldo Lopez. Oh my God. Ronaldo Lopez lost his velocity in his last start. Saladino. Tyler Saladino's mustache is auto drafting. And in the last three picks, may have just taken three injured pitchers. Poor guy. He's not going to be happy. Not going to be happy when looking at the team. All right. I think I need to. Reliever may have to be a next pick here. Move these guys up because I'm a bit worried they don't have anyone to get saves. I don't want to. I want to be competitive in that category, the saves hold category. You can strategize if you don't get a good closer, but if you get a guy who constantly pitches in the seventh and eighth inning, like that helps you as well. I just don't want to be left in the dust because if I'm not competitive on the pitching front, then I have to win the position, the offensive categories, and that's where the balance helps. Yusi Kikuchi off the board. You say goodbye and I say hello. Already is thinking about needing to change the team name. Pico Armstrong with his crazy hair off the board. Taj Bradley off the board. Nick Castellanos. Yun Hu Lee off the board. Jackson Holiday. We're moving along now. Hank Fury. No pitchers right now. Right? You have no, you took Corbin Burns. Okay, so just like me, 4 position players, 1 pitcher in the first 5 rounds. Same thing with Bud Black Metal. Burlesque regarding my Seattle Mariners comment in the American League West. Mariners should be good as usual. 0 questions on pitching, but hitting is always the question mark. Is Cal going to hit 220 again? No, he's going to win the batting title because he's on my team. Julio isn't Julio, then that also sucks. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Yeah, the offense is weird for Seattle. It's a weird ballpark to hit in as well. Xander Bogaerts, X is going to get you taken. Christopher Sanchez off the board. Taylor Ward off the board. 34 picks until my turn. How many guys I got? I got 16. A lot of these are White Sox guys. Let's say I got 11. All right. Brandon still on the board. Ronald Blanco pitched a no-hitter last year. I think Robbie Ray can come back, bounce back. Always like Nathan Eovaldi. Walker Buehler feels like a man on a mission this year. Man, I forgot Brady Sanders now on the Reds. Waka, waka, waka. All right. Let's get these. Let's move these guys up. All right, let's start. We got to start building the pitching. The Bridgeport Corgis need better pitching. No, we're not taking any of the White Sox guys right now. So we're in the 6th round now. Max Muncy off the board. He was on my list. Tyler O'Neill, sneaky year last year. Yohan Duran on my list. Yeah, that's another reliever. I'm thinking we're going to have to go back-to-back pitchers here in the 6th and 7th rounds. See if anyone's criticizing social media on my first 5 picks here. Not yet. All right, Jeff Hoffman, Tanner Hawk. Okay, yeah, it's going to be pitcher heavy here. Beckes and Rec. Finally, I missed that. Beckes and Rec has a position player now on their team. It's Taylor Ward. But he's got Jeff Hoffman and Mason Miller. God, I am going to not like facing Beckes and Rec when it comes during the season. Hank Fury. Okay, going with Matt Shaw, who will be the 3rd baseman for the Cubs to start the year. Alec Bum. That's back-to-back Phillies for JR's hustle man. JR's hustle man is the opposite of Beckes and Rec. 5 position players, 1 pitcher. Hopping along, the Rays pitching bandwagon is the Young and the Restless. Great fantasy name like that. Big Hurton has no pitchers. Okay. Let's see what Big Hurton does here. They got Harper, they got Seager, they got Bellinger, Perez, Picro Armstrong, and then Helio Ramos. All right, 6 straight position players. Oh my gosh. So Beckes and Rec is going to be a pain in the ass to face regarding pitchers. Big Hurton is going to be a pain in the ass to deal with offensively for categories. This is why this league is so tough. It's crazy. It's insane. JT Realmuto used to be a 1st round pick, taking the 6th round now. Shane Baz off the board. Let's see what Team Bosch does. Looking forward to. So it took Robbie Ray on my list. See what Karlsruhe does. Again, co-commissioner does an awesome job co-commissioning the league. Thank you so much, Chris, as always. Really appreciate you, especially getting this set up for this season. Custom schedule, custom divisions. Took a lot of work. He took Mason Wynn. Zach Nato, hold on. Wait, isn't he hurt? No, I was joking. I was joking, auto draft. There's just no way. No way they just took another injured player. What is? Yeah, it won't start on the opening day. Shoulder surgery November, is beginning the season on the injured list. Oh my gosh, Tyler Salad. This is like the worst auto drafted team ever right now that I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. That could be 4 straight players that just took the auto draft, and none of those guys will be ready for opening day, sounds like. Wow. Wow. Brandon Paft, Piff off the board. Lane Thomas, Andres Jimenez, Josh Lau, Robert Suarez, who's on my list. I am running out of relievers. Rino Blanco. 6 picks away. How many guys I got? I got quite a few guys on my list. Let me look him up real quick. Is Jackson Jobe going to make the Tigers? And okay, Michigan Live is projecting Jobe's going to make the starting rotation. Okay. Big arm. Big arm. So the Tigers they're going to be hunting for that PPI, the prospect incentive to gain that extra draft pick. So there's some hype around Jackson Jobe. Nico Horner off the board. Gleyber Torres off the board. Speaking of the Tigers, 1 pick away. Let's see what General Soreness does. It took Jack Flaherty at the last pick. So the best pitcher available is Mackenzie Gore. Best player available is Jonathan India. Oh, that's right. He's on the Royals. And speaking of Jonathan India off the board, let's stay on the Reds bandwagon. Let's take their closer, Alexei Diaz. All right, so I got a closer. Should just the Bridgeport Corgis, heavy on the Cincinnati Reds this year. Do not disappoint me. So what do I want to take? Do I want to take the young possible phenom as my next pitcher, or do I want to take a veteran starter? That's what I'm debating right now. I'm looking at Yu Darvish, Walker Buehler, Nathan Eovaldi, or Jackson Jobe as my next pick. What does Zip say? Break this tiebreaker for me, Zips. Oh. How much time do I got left? I'm on the board. 40 seconds. You're not going to be able to break this tie for me, you jerk. All right, I think he's a man on a mission this year. Let's go with Walker Buehler. I may regret that, especially if his arm blows up, but let's go with Walker Buehler. All right, so 59 picks away. Helped on the starting pitching front. So this is my team so far. So I got 3 pitchers, I got 2 starters and a closer. Second base and outfield. Man, I need outfielders. Who do you even like in the outfield? We can add Nolan Jones. What random Brewers outfielder is going to have a good year? We're not taking Andrew Benintendi. Add Big Christmas to the list just because of the nickname. Can't believe Alex Verdugo is still a free agent. Talkman's going to play a lot. Yeah, I am far down the list. I may have screwed up on the outfield side. We need outfielders. Let's shift our board around. We need outfielders. I'm getting scared. I may have screwed up. We'll see. Again, it's a 32 team league. This is so hard. Oh, I need you to hold on, outfielders. I need more outfielders. Oh, no, sorry. Evan Carter last year didn't do anything because he's hurt. Willie Castro's just going to be a bench guy. Any guys who are going to start? Brandon Marshall. Is Conforto going to start? And Larnock. See, Sal Frelick. There's just no power, but he can get some stolen bases. Outfielders, start moving up the board. $45 picks to my next. Let's see. Ranger Suarez, Bryson Stott, so back-to-back Phillies, Austin Wells, Cedric Mullins, Alec Burleson, Brandon Lowe. Brandon Woodruff. Is he pitching? Let's look that up. Yeah, I get looks like that way. Hitting 94. So you Darvish off the board. He's been on my. And there's Jackson Joe. Big Hearn took Jackson Joe. Was that your first pitcher? Sure was. Big Hearn's first pitcher is Jackson Joe. All right. Walker Buehler, you better be just as good, if not better than Jackson Joe, or I'm going to regret that. More first baseman off the list: Nathaniel Lowe, Yander Diaz. 39 more picks. Yeah, it's going to be outfielders for a bit. Hold on, let me keep pushing White Sox pitchers down. Lourdes Gurriel Jr., one of the outfielders on my board off the list. Jake McCarthy, Jesus Luzardo. Let's see, 36 picks. And there goes Brady Singer. Garbage Pride. That's 4 straight pitchers. 4 straight starting pitchers. Oh, that could be a pain in the neck. What pitcher is Vec as in Rec going to take in the 7th round? Thinking. Andrew Vaughn off the board. Matt Wallner. Okay, I was trying to see if he can stick around a little bit longer. Enchanted Jock Straps, making back-to-back Twins players, Johan Duran and Matt Wallner. Brian Abreu off the board. Josh Young off the board. So we're wrapping up round 7 here with the Elko Express. And Elko Express will be starting the 8th round. Some interesting names. Oh. I was hoping Byron Buxton would have gotten to me. Alas, does not. So Buxton concludes the 7th round, and now we start in the 8th round. My outfield is going to be a mess. I already know it. For those that just joined the live stream, this is my team so far. After 7 rounds, I got pick 255 coming up and pick 258. Ilya De La Cruz, Cal Raleigh, Hunter Green, Jake Berger, Isaac Paredes, Alexis Diaz, and Walker Buehler. So trying to be a little bit more even here because I was worried about the pitching categories after the 5th round. Victor Robles off the board. Tobias Myers off the board. Old friend. First comment on my social media post is a catcher in round 2 and Berger in round 4. Be like, yeah, it's 32 team league. Rhys Hoskins. Yeah, pick 63 and pick 127. So if you're a 12 team league, pick 127. That's like the 12th to 13th round. Oh, I added Michael Busch onto my list. He's off. Luis Severino, big contract with the A's. off the board. All right, let's go back to Zips here real quick. Enters. Tanner Scott, that's a good pick. Clark Schmidt, Colt Keith. Keith moving over to first base, even though he's got second base eligibility right now. What the? Oh, because I'm on page 2. Yeah, so Zips is not crazy about Nolan Jones. Projected to be the 4th best player. Huge walk to strikeout rate. I don't know if I even like that. Oh, I could be screwed in the outfield. So yeah, like Yoanski Noel more fantasy wise. See if he makes it to me. Nick Lodolo on my board off the list. Lucas Gill, no way. Oh my gosh. Tyler Saladino's mustache just took another injured player. That is 3 players out. Oh, that's 2 players out for the season for sure. Kirby's dealing with a shoulder injury. Ronaldo Lopez is hurt or lost his velocity, just doesn't want to admit it. Wow. Oh, my outfield is going to be bad. JJ Bleday, Evan Carter off the board. All right. Brandon Marsh likes him overall as a player, but not much. Likes him better than Trevor Larnach. All right. Where are you, Sal? 6 homers. That might be the play. So I'm 6 picks away. I'm going to be seriously taking 5 guys. Let's see if any of them make it. Kirby Yates is the best available player right now, according to Fantrax. Nestor Cortez Jr. now with the Milwaukee Brewers. It really likes Nolan Jones. Like their system likes Nolan Jones. Zips does not like Nolan Jones. Let's look at that again. Yeah, Zips would be like, I'm not sure why you like Nolan Jones so much. There's Nolan Jones to the Stone Ponies. 4 players I'm seriously considering. I'm 2 picks away. The Hyperbolic Bears, back-to-back Tigers picks. They have a pretty good team. Especially if Gary Carpenter can hit 30 homers again. Christian Encarnacion. Kirby Yates off the board. I'm the next pick. Okay. 4 guys. Maybe we can get 2 of them. All right. Sal Frelick, welcome to the Bridgeport Corgis. Let's steal a lot of bases. Other teams are optioning guys now, so we'll have some baseball activity. Duck Nikhazy, who I liked out of Ole Miss, option by the Cleveland Guardians as teams get ready for opening day. Just 9 more days left in spring training. Reese Olson. Oh my gosh, I'm getting the suggestion to take Miguel Vargas. All right, big Christmas. Let's have a big season. This is going to be the most random outfield. Oh, man. 59 more picks till my next one. So, recap as far as my team right now. I got picks 319 and 322 coming up. Be round 10. I feel like I still need outfielders. Like yeah. I keep laughing about Andrew Benintendi. You know what? I'm just gonna I'll add him to the queue. He'll play. I don't think he's gonna hit well, but he'll play. Who are some of these guys? Why don't I recognize Johnny DeLuca should get some run time with the Rays. Who is Jacob Young? Why am I not remembering Jacob Young? Well, let me go to Zips. Zips, what do you think of Jacob Young? '79 weighted runs created plus last year. Huh. Why do I don't know you. Round 7 pick in 2021. Oh, Florida. Okay, never mind. Now it's coming back to me. I don't really remember what he did at Florida, though. Light hitting. He actually played 150 games last year. Look at that 2.9% walk rate at spring training, baby. Yikes. All right. Maybe I'll just go for stolen bases. That seems to do the trick. How are we feeling about Dylan Moore? God, my outfield is going to be awful. Well, Dylan Moore is well rounded, except for that batting average is awful. I love how a 389 slugging and 323 on base percentage is projected to be 12% better than league average. Like, Dylan Moore is 32 years old. God bless it. Burlesque, yeah, Dylan Moore was top 3 in weighted runs created plus. Barrett his last year at 105. 105. Almost more stolen bases than RBIs last year. Let's see how long these guys last. Ugh, can't believe I'm moving Andrew Benintendi so far up. He really should be DH. There's Jacob Young off the board. Roman Anthony. Okay. That's an interesting one. I'm not sure when he's going to be called up. But that could definitely be a sneaky good pick later in the year. Again, we're at the stage here where you may think, why would you take that risk if he's not going to be starting the season right away with a team? Waiver wire is nuts in this league. Clay Holmes, Luke Weaver, Trevor Story, Joe Adele, Jesus Sanchez. $38 more picks. Kumar Rocker. Good pick. I think Rocker's going to have a good season. Brandon Marsh, one of the outfielders on my list that I wasn't crazy about, goes to Garbage Pride. Spencer Torkelson. Is Torkelson going to make the team? How's Torque doing during spring training? Okay, not bad. Slugging a lot. Wow. 4 homers during spring. Okay, maybe he'll make the team. He's not walking. It's all right. Spring training. But yeah, I mean, number 1 overall pick. Tigers not getting what they're asking or what they're hoping for, the number 1 overall pick. Career, 0.8 WAR, 361 games, 0.8 WAR. Yeah. Could be a bust. Could be a reason why teams don't take first baseman so early moving forward. Pac-12 doesn't exist anymore. What conference did Arizona State go into? I feel like Big 12, right? Yeah, Big 12. The dart off the board. Davis Martin in the 10th round. Jason Tyon. Oh, there's Dylan Moore. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, folks. The Miami Marlins are going to have the most random roster this year. So Otto Lopez, I barely know, but watch him have a pretty decent season. Vekas and Rec. Varsho, Reese Hoskins, Andrew Vaughn. So one will be your utility guy. Ward. Just, it's going to be a pain in the ass. Heimer Candelario. More corner guys. He'll be your third baseman. Kyber Ruiz. Heston Kjerstad. Is he going to play? How's Kjerstad doing? I guess he could. You don't have Santander anymore. Oh, Conforto off the board. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Kjerstad having a really good spring. He's only got 1 homer. He's walking a ton, though. 417 on base percentage, batting 276. Hasn't had a lot of run, but if Santander, if that's his replacement, he's going to get some run. Max Scherzer in the 10th round. Okay. Tyler Stevenson. Oh man, Tyler Saladino's mustache. When they log in and they view their team, oh man, I just can't believe auto pick. I mean, if it goes based off the rankings, though, I'm sure before they got hurt, but oh, brutal. Sean Burke. All right. So again, White Sox fans in a 32 team fantasy league. Here come the White Sox players. Yeah, the Tyler Saladino team, the comment in the fantasy draft. You're cracking me up about talking about the poor Tyler Saladino team. Poor guy. I can't believe it. Like, lost the third round pick. George Kirby, shoulder injuries. That's your 4th round pick. Ronaldo Lopez lost velocity this last outing. That's your 5th round pick. Zach Neto, not going to start the season on the main roster. You'll be on the injured list. That's your 6th round pick. That's 4 consecutive picks. Just brutal. And instead, you could have had what? Brian Reynolds instead of Garrett Cole. Carlos Rodon instead of George Kirby. Rodon starting opening day. Raciel Iglesias, closer instead of Ronaldo Lopez. And Mason Wynn instead of Zach Neto. Like, yeah, they would rather have those 4 guys. Speaking guys going to be starting the injury list, Sean Murphy, but in the 10th round, when Murphy comes back, that could be a nice stash pick by Team Bosch. Tyler Soderstrom, Nolan Gorman, a couple guys the White Sox scouted heavily for the draft. Didn't take either. Yeah, hold on. All right, what say you? Best available player, Francisco Alvarez, Nick Martinez, Jordan Walker. Aaron Savali went to the Brewers? What? When did that happen? Christian Campbell, again, another great opportunity to stack someone. Yeah, Journal Sentinel. Freddie Peralta, Nestor Cortez, Tobias Mayer, Savali. Okay. Oh, you know, let's add him because he could be. I like Kyle Harrison too. If I can try to avoid taking White Sox players, that'd be great. And again, I feel like it's mandatory in a White Sox fantasy baseball league that you should have at least one White Sox player. All right. Okay. We missed Saladino. Hold on. Who did Nolan Gorman? Okay. Is Nolan Gorman going to even make the team? Oh, he's in People magazine for his New Year's Eve wedding. No idea who Madison Rivers is. All right, hold on. How are we doing this spring, Nolan Gorman? I'm 4 picks away. I got 3 outfielders on the list. Not great. Gorman's not hitting well in spring training. Bubba Chandler. Okay. 2 picks, 3 outfielders. Jonah Heim. Oh, man. I'm getting 2 picks back to back here. Yeah, how are we doing the second base front? All right. Oh, Aaron Savali off the board. Okay. Let's go Trevor Larnach. Welcome to the Bridgeport Corgis. That's 3 straight outfielders. Hate my outfield. How are we doing, Luxie? All right, you say goodbye and I say hello. He's got back-to-back picks. Is that a 24% walk rate in spring training? Wow. Okay. Yeah, there's just no power in the bat, though, for Gavin Lux. Is Nick Gonzalez going to be? How are we doing, Nick? 94 games. How much time do I got left? 40 seconds. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. Is Gonzalez going to earn the second base job? Yes. Do I just continue loading up on Reds players? Is this what I'm going to be doing? Oh my gosh. This is what I'm. Yeah, what the hell? Let's go, Reds. I've got 4 Reds players on my team. Oh boy. Okay. All right, how are we doing the starting pitch in front? Oh, Charlie Moore, and that's right. He's around. Lanson's with the Cubs. Is he going to make the. Dan Hayes said David Festa looked good. Yeah, it's another Reds player in the list. Like I said, if I like the Reds so much this year, team's pretty much Reds players. Oh, that's right. The Diamondbacks got AJ Puck, but I don't know what they're gonna do with them. We're gonna be entering the. Let's chase some holds. Oh, I hate Aroldis Chapman, but just let's keep an eye on him. I feel like he's gonna be the closer though. Joey Bart, like that pick. I think he'd be sneaky good this year for the Pirates. Is that your first catcher, Frank Reynolds? Yeah. Gets his first catch in the 11th round. And we're in the make or break rounds now. This is like where the league gets decided. Patrick Bailey, good pick. Maybe I took a catcher too early. Maybe I do deserve that criticism. There's Andrew Benintendi off the board. At least Tyler Saladino's mustache is taking guys that are healthy. Drake LaRoche is excited about Andrew Benintendi. Drake LaRoche's team is like a collection of, like, you look at his team and be like, this is really random, but it could be really good, especially with saves, just solid position players all around. Vlad Guerrero Jr., if he's pissed off, is just going to hit like 60 home runs this year so he can get a monster contract. Old friend Jose Katana off the board. Ryan Nelson off the board. $43 more picks. No. Yeah, there we go. All right, 41 more picks. Jack Leiter, okay. Let's see if he steps up this year. There's Miguel Vargas. Beyond the Restless takes Miguel Vargas. Rice and beans, baby. Watch him have like a Yermer Mercedes type of April. All the restaurants in Bridgeport are going to have rice and bean specials in honor of Miguel Vargas. Ben Joyce, that could be a sneaky good pick. He could get some save opportunities. Josh Smith, Caleb Durbin. All right, Beck is in rec. 4 straight position players after you're loading up on pitchers. Michael Massey, local guy, right? Massey. Where's he from again? I feel like, is it Naperville or was that Nicky Lopez? Michael Massey, where are you from? That's not helping. Palos Park, that's right. Well, he had a 105 OPS plus last year. Ty France should be the starting first baseman for the Twins. David Peterson looked good in his last spring outing. That's a good pick. I like that one. All right. Elko. Eduardo Rodriguez. Okay. Let's see how Erod looks this year. You know my team again? I got 2 starting pitchers, one that has both have significant elbow injury pass. Good job, Josh. Starling Marte used to be a first rounder, now in the 12th round. Matthew Boyd. See how often he pitches. Brandon Drury in the 12th round. He's not even on the team yet. I like it, Jim and Maine. That is confidence. Confidence that Drury's going to make the team. Griffin Jacks. I mean, he's hit well enough to make the team. I know we've been debating a lot what the hell's going on at shortstop for the White Sox, but I feel like Brandon Drury's going to make the team. If they can get a Paul DeYoung first half from last year from Brandon Drury, that would be actually a good move by Chris Getz. Like that would be, it wouldn't make up for what's been happening at shortstop. That's still bad GMing. But getting Drury would be, if he can perform at that level, would be good for the White Sox. No, there goes Nick Gonzalez. Okay. Oh yeah, Justin Verlander's still pitching. And in San Francisco. Bud Black Metal. Do you have a sneaky good? You do. You have a sneaky good starting rotation. JP Sears. 22 picks away. How many serious guys do I have before the White Sox picks? 10. Okay. Feeling pretty good. Liam Hendricks. I like that one. David Festa. Now down to 9 on my board. Now down to 8 with Cade Smith off the board. Dustin May. Okay. Jock Peters is going to have a big year in Texas. I don't know. For those that are watching the stream and even in the chat for fantasy baseball, in the fantasy baseball league, who do you like better, Texas or Seattle? I guess that's what makes the American League West interesting, is that Houston, Texas, and Seattle, it should be a 3-team race and should be pretty competitive across all 3. I think I like Texas the most out of those 3. Now watch Sacramento gets hot and they win. Jorge Polanco, I am running out of players fast. 15 picks away, and I got like 7 guys I would seriously take. Yup. Oh boy. All right, Carlsruhe. Bud Black Metal down in Austin. Bix, Texas. Simeon Woods Richardson. Okay. Ryan Ahern. Now let's hope the auto draft's not like just taking all first basemen for Tyler Saladino. No. Okay, you're okay. You're okay for now. Jordan Lawler. Yeah, so Ryan Weathers is throwing 99. When did that happen? He's pumping heat in his last outing with the Marlins during spring training. Kyle Manzardo, Alejandro Kirk, Andy Pajes, Brian De La Cruz. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit better. 6 picks away. I still got some serious guys on my list. Grant Holmes. Lucas Giolito's going to start the year on the injured list, but that's okay. That's a good value pick in the 12th round. You could take a player off the White Sox, but the White Sox stays with them because he's got a hamstring strain. Let's see what the Stone Ponies do. Back-to-back Guardians players, Bo Naylor, Carlos Santana. The Guardians are high on Carlos Santana. Jace Young. Josh Young is his older brother. Dalton Rushing, one of the Dodgers' top prospects. 2 picks. 6 guys I take seriously. 7 guys. Let's see how many more Reds players I take before the end of this. Justin Martinez. 1 pick before I go. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. I would agree with that. Let's see what you do, General Soreness. 10 seconds left to go. I don't even know who the hell that is. Who's Augustin Ramirez? I'll take Ryan Presley to be the closer of the Chicago Cubs. Add another closer, help out on the saves and hold situation for me. So I got Alexis Diaz and Ryan Presley. We picked 21 guys, so we got about 9 more left. I really could use another starter. Let's see. You guys are stacking up on Rays pitchers, and that's usually a smart thing to do. Rays know what they're doing on the pitching front. I just never have a good handle on that team. I don't know who to like. But they always have guys that do pitch well and really help out. And Jordan Romano, okay, they'll help out in late inning situations. All right, Chuck, let's go. Charlie Morton, welcome to the Bridgeport Corgis. Bobby Miller taking right away the flamethrower. All right. So, where am I at? I think I got most of the roster filled out for me. Now we're going to be looking at bench guys. Yeah. All right. John Carlson. All right. Who are going to be good bench guys? That I can stack. Yeah, Trey Sweeney might be the starting shortstop for the Tigers. Oh, there's Michael Kopech. He's off the board. Brandon Rogers, Jesse Winker, Johnny DeLuca's been on my board for a little bit, but finally taken. All right, there's Vaughn Grissom. Wonder what the Red Sox are doing with their infield. Hey, Kyle Teal. Tyler Saladino's mustache. I think Kyle Teal was taken before Corey Lee. Teal's not going to start the team on opening day. Oh man. Oh man. Poor Tyler Saladino. Oh well, I guess at least Kyle Teal's healthy. All right, let's see if there's any. Oh, Jason Dominguez is trending. Oh, next. He's doing well. Oh, that's right. There's the minor league spot. I forgot about that. I'm going to wait to the end to fill that spot. That's a good question, Beck and as in Rick. I don't know on how you can screen guys for minor league. Oh, minors eligible. So there's the MIN. So if you click on, yeah, there you go. Minors eligible. And that Eloy Jimenez. Yes. Yes. Okay, I may do that. Don't take Eloy. He's going to be my minors league guy. Oh, Cam Smith. Okay, Cam. Cam could make the team. All right. Rack is in rack. Who you got? I don't know if you guys have been using Twitter all that often. I've been finding it more difficult to get good baseball information off Twitter. It's hard to get good information off Twitter, anyways, these days. Let's see what Blue Sky has to say. Lenine Sosa off the board, 13th. Probably making the team, even though I thought he had no chance in hell of making the team. Looks like he's going to make the team. Uh-oh. Is Blue Sky going through a DDoS? Tim Elko. Yes, the Elko Express takes Tim Elko. Good job. Way to go, man. In the 14th round. Pavin Smith. And not much going on in Blue Sky right now for baseball news either. Chris Bubich off the board. Kyle Isbell. Tavares. Danny Jansen, another catcher. I have to start thinking about backup catcher here. Brooks Lee, that could be a good minor league stash. Maybe Geraldo Perdomo. Perdomo. All right, everyone's watching college basketball. I have no idea who is good in college basketball other than Auburn. And Alabama scores a crap ton of points. That's what I know. Casey Mize, he might make the rotation. That could be a good pick by Dion DeRestless in the 14th round. When did Wisconsin start scoring a ton of points this year? It's so weird for me to see. That is definitely not a Bo Ryan coach team anymore. Garrett Crochet named the opening day starter for the Boston Red Sox. Big shocker. Oh, damn. Instead of tornado warnings, Mississippi has tornado emergencies. A 2-mile wide tornado right now in Mississippi. No, thank you. No, thank you. So let's see here. John Carl Stanton, how do you think he hurt both of his elbows? Weightlifting, right? Only plausible way I could see someone hurting them both elbows, needing surgery on both elbows. I mean, you're not going to get surgery on both of them at the same time. Be armless. Jonathan Cannon off the board. All right, some more White Sox pitchers. But Black Metal, Giancarlo Stanton hurt himself by carrying those sacks of money from the Yankees. Ain't that the truth? Hold on, let's look that up. How much longer is his contract? Loading. He's getting 32 million this year. Next year drops to 19 million. Okay. Gosh, 51, 66 million for the next 3 years before they can get out of the contract in 2028. Woof. Oh, you took my catcher. I need a backup catcher. Mitch Garver's a good pick. He's going to start the year in the injured list, but that's a good pick. Mike Talkman, another White Sox player off the board. All right, 2 picks left. My pick. All right, let's help out my depth. We'll take Jake Rogers. Okay, Harrison Bader. Okay, he's gonna get some playing time, especially when Byron Buxton. He'll play some center. Buxton will also be getting more DH at bats, try to get more than 100 games. And then I will help out my rotation by getting Jordan Montgomery. Let's not suck like last year. Starting rotation's got potential with Hunter Green, Walker Bueller, Charlie Morton, Jordan Montgomery. Should be able to space that out too. I just hoping everybody stays healthy and they don't suck. I got 2 closers right now. Alexis Diaz and Ryan Presley. May need some more help on that front too. Forgetting that we have the minor league. Slot. Definitely adding Eloy to my minor league slot. I can add Gavin Sheets to your minor league slot. I'll get to those guys later. Not minor league. Kenley Jansen, I was hoping that he would stick around for a little bit longer. I think he's going to be the closer. No way. No way. Tyler Saladinos. Oh, it strikes again. Auto draft strikes again. That's like 4 guys now. 4 guys that the owner of Tyler Saladino's mustache is going to have to replace. They got some work cut out. They got some GMing to do. Hold on, maybe might have to set up a trade here. How about Tyler Saladino here? All right, got Tony La Russa. Oh, man, are we getting really close? Oh God, we're getting close to Trey Sweeney. Damn it, go back. Really? Paul DeYoung is the best remaining shortstop on the board. Yikes. Anthony Rizzo's unsigned. I forgot about that. Garrett Whitlock. There's Colson Montgomery, 15th round. Old friend Ian Hamilton. All right, let's get organized here. All right, Kevin Newman, how are we doing? He's having a good spring, pretty decent. Many walks and strikeouts. Okay. Will you play? Is the question. Noah Schultz stashing in the minor league. Okay. Aroldis Chapman. There you go. Boston could be really stacked in the bullpen if Chapman, if Liam Hendricks, and if Kenley Jansen are strong. David Fry, surprise season last year, out of nowhere. There's Paul Dion. Chandler Simpson. All right, he was on my list of minor league guys to possibly stash. Liam Hendricks tossed a scoreless inning today, according to Boston beat reporters. Yoan Makata. Soroka looked good in his last outing. That could be a sneaky good pick, Bud Black. Especially in the holds category. Let's see, who is the best available player? Cutter Crawford, but something tells me Crawford is hurt for a while. Not close to return. Great. Andrew McCutcheon still in the league. Justin Turner. Okay. I got to keep an eye. Chase the Louder. Okay. He was one of the top minor league guys. We're moving quickly here in the 16th round. We got about 5 more rounds left. Let's see what Team Bosch does. Like Trennan definitely helps in the middle innings. Get some saves, get some holds, or at least holds. Hunter Gaddis. Oh, man. Tyler Saladino's mustache as now Kyle Teal and Edgar Caro. Oh, man. Oh, man. They're going to log into their team and be like, what the hell happened? They got to replace like at least 5 guys on their team right now. At least 5 before opening day. Oh, wow. What a draft. See what do Pawnee Parks does here. Solid team so far for Pawnee. Goes John Gray, Ben Brown. Yeah, this Drake Baldwin guy that Burley-esque took in the 15th round sounds like he could be the opening day catcher for the Braves. So that could be a good pick there while Sean Murphy's on the mend. Colin Holderman is a name that's like destined to be a middle reliever. Destined to be a middle reliever. Colin Holderman with the hold. See what the Stone Ponies do. They take Cutter Crawford. Okay. Again, there's a knee issue with Cutter Crawford, so we'll see. But if that's someone you could stash away, you can put it on your injured list. If he comes back in the second half and is strong, that could be a nice little pickup. Instead of fighting everyone in the waiver wire. I got one pick away. I need position player depth. I need guys that can play multiple positions. That's what I'm going to be focusing on the next 2 picks. Just to be able to get through like the daily grind. I just have to remember to set up my team. That's all. Oh, I didn't see Josh Rojas was taken the 14th round by Pizza Box basis. He gets pitcher eligibility. There you go. And Evan Phillips. All right. So first I will, okay, help me out with the first base and outfield situation. So I have some type of rotation. Mark Canha. He should get some playing time for the Brewers. Chris Martin for Texas now. Is he going to get save opportunities there? I guess if everyone continues to get hurt. So next pick, I got 4 picks left. All right. Yeah, let's say Kevin Newman. He should get some playing time. He should be beating out Tim Anderson for that position. So, Canna, Newman, my bench guys, I can when teams have a day off, that's when they'll play for me. I got 4 picks left. Let me get my minor league guys in a row here. The fact I can use Eloy Jimenez as a minor league spot's amazing. Southside, I hope someone. Oh, that's an auto pick. I hope someone signs Alex Verdugo, taking the 17th round. But right now, he doesn't have a home. That's the crazy thing about like the White Sox being financially strapped. Verdugo would be starting in left field for you if you signed him. Go with Verdugo, Robert Talkman as your outfield. Michael A. Taylor still your 4th outfielder to start the season. That makes your team a little bit better. And if Verdugo hits, you can always trade him before the deadline. Like, to me, that just seems like a no brainer. But again, the White Sox are financially strapped. With their $60 million payroll going to the season. Yeah, Verdugo last year, not great offensive numbers. He hasn't been a very good offensive player. How was Michael A. Taylor at the plate last year? Oh, not good. So he's better offensively than Michael A. Taylor. So I just, yeah. I just don't know what options Verdugo has, really. I don't know. If you lowball him, does he get offended and still not take that deal? He just doesn't have a job right now. There's Martin Perez, Drew Thorpe. All right, we're getting some White Sox pitchers. Drew Thorpe injured. Well, he's throwing now, so not so injured. But Tyler Saladino, like another injured pitcher. Jared Kilnick. Bud Black Metal. Verdugo allergic to batting gloves? His tattoos could be contributing to his allergic reaction too. Huh, no idea. Well, so you got ink that contain metals and it's messing up with your hands. Great. All to look cool. Old friend Tanner Banks. Okay. Eduardo Julian, that was on my board, off the list. Oh no, we're getting close to me having to take a White Sox player. Miguel Andujar, still in the league. Alec Thomas, I think he can use a minor league slot. Marcelo Mayer, good choice for the minor league slot. He's been performing well. Oh yeah, Paul Sewald's on the Guardians. That could be a good pick by Garbage Pride. I find the middle relievers could either help or destroy your ERA for the week. They go one inning, give up a 3-run homer. It's gonna be tough. Javier Baez. Tigers have no idea what to do with them. Let's see if Vekas and Rec can figure it out for them. And Griffin Canning concludes the 17th round. Loco Express starts the 18th round. Christian Moore, good selection. They're going to push him. The Angels are going to push Christian Moore. Oh, I was hoping that Shane Smith would come back to me, but good pick by Jim and Maine. I like the Shane Smith pick a lot. You guys might actually help me out. I may not have to take any White Sox players. Man, it is windy in Chicago. Nick Kurtz. That's a good one. JD Martinez is unsigned. I didn't even know that either. Lance McCullers, is he healthy? Is he still hurt? Kyle Gibson unsigned. The auto pick guys are gonna have some spring cleaning to do. Oh, I just thought of. Lance Lynn signed that 1-year deal with the Cubs. See if he's ready to pitch right away. Saladino. And she's like, in his roster, I feel like it's not even worth it. Like, oh boy. Yeah, I agree, Big Hat. Lance is a good pick now. In the 18th round, if he makes a starting rotation, if he pitches out of the bullpen, you get some value. Lance Lynn, the 18th round is a lot better than he's going to get more out of Lance Lynn in the 18th round than Garrett Cole in the 3rd round. All right. How am I doing here? I got 4 starting pitchers. I got 2 relievers. I need to load up on relievers. Yariel Rodriguez is a good auto pick because you can use the minor league slot for him, but he's probably going to get time in Toronto this year. All right, Burley-esque. Who we going with? 5 picks left. We are scraping at the bottom of the barrel. 18th round. We are taking guys. I have no idea who they are. Chris Paddock. Okay, that could be a good pick. He's healthy. Twins think he's going to be in the starting rotation. Stone Ponies may have gotten a starting pitcher in the 18th round. All right, let's go Geo. Help out my position player depth. I feel okay on the position player side and my depth. I got a couple third base options now. I got middle infield, second and short. I got Mark Canada to help me out first and outfield. I got Jake Rogers as my backup catcher. All right, let's see what I can do. So we're in round 18. I got 3 picks left. One I want to use on a minor league guy. So I might actually be taking a White Sox player here in a moment. Okay. Yeah, let's go Penn Murphy. Taking Penn Murphy in the 19th round. Eloy, take it after. I'm taking Penn Murphy. He's been throwing really well for the White Sox out of spring. I think he's going to be used a lot, especially in the 6th and 7th innings of games for the White Sox, at least to start the season. Could be one of those Trey targets as well. Matt Brash is also a really good pick by Pizza Box basis. That type of thinking. We're looking at 6th and 7th inning guys to help out, steal some pitching categories during the regular season. All right, 56 picks, man. Pick 578. My last pick will be pick 642. Again, for those that are watching, in your standard 12-team league, you're not getting this deep. You're not. If you had 21 rounds in a 12-team league, you're thinking this is crazy. You know, we're drafting over 250 players. We are going to be drafting like well over 650 players. Over 650 players are going to be drafted in our fantasy baseball league this year. And again, we're using this as like a grand experiment. Like, is the league ready for expansion? That's why we have 32 teams, to see if the current talent pool merits. And honestly, it's a ready or not. Yeah, the league's going to expand. It'd be interesting to see. I don't know. I have to look to see what the rules are for an expansion draft, on how many players you can protect or how many players you can leave unprotected to be drafted by the expansion teams. Good way to dump salary. Big Hurt, and aren't the White Sox an expansion team? Carlsruhe taking Corey Lee, who could be the starting catcher for the White Sox, opening day catcher in the 19th round. Yeah, here come the relievers. Here come the middle inning relievers. Hoping your guys pitch 60 plus games this year. And you get sniped in the 19th round by Justin Slayton. Sorry, Bigger. I know it's wild, isn't it? It's wild. We got 37 picks left. I got 6 players on my board. James Outman, Randall Gruchuk. Man, I like that Shane Smith pick in the 18th round, especially if he continues to throw as hard as he has. And if he could be effective for 5 innings in each start. Like White Sox pitching, I am optimistic on. White Sox position players, I find myself to be quite dour. Quite dour. Oh, Curtis Mead. Good job, Enchanted Jock Straps. I was hoping to come back. Going to use my minor league slot on Curtis Mead, who is having a crazy spring training. Absolutely crazy spring training. Yeah, Curtis Mead is batting .613 in spring training this year. Slugging .742. 11% walk rate, 8.3% strikeout rate. Just absolutely raking this spring training. I think merits a shot on the opening day roster, but we'll see what the Rays do. Derek Law, good choice. Who's going to even play for the Rockies? Like that's the part of this draft, this 32 team league. It's like, let's go look at one of the worst teams in baseball. Who's going to be part of their starters? Speaking of the Rockies, Kyle Freeland. I felt like Chase Dollinger's having a good spring. Oh, walk rate's awful. Never mind. Jose Iglesias, the White Sox should probably call San Diego and try to get him. It's not. He's struggling. He's not going to get a. Mm-hmm. Is that Gregory Santos in the 20th round? All right. Yeah, we have another draft tomorrow. For Sox Machine, if you would like to participate next year, be a supporter of Sox Machine. Our Sox Machine supporters are the ones that are invited to the fantasy baseball leagues. We have additional leagues as well, like promotion leagues that we have set up to funnel into the 32 team main league. And with Sox Machine 3.0 launching on Monday, you can sign up to be a Sox Machine supporter and subscriber on Monday, March 17th. That way you'll be able to be invited to the fantasy baseball leagues next year. Cal Quantrill. What are you going to do, Isotopes? Lorenzen could be a good pick. He may get some starts. Steven Matz. Oh, you have both Low and Lau on your team. I didn't notice that. Griffin Conine. Who's also going to be bad? Lots of Marlins players were taken, so let's not go that route. The Giants are a team I don't know very well either. Max Stassi went to, okay. I got 5 picks left before I make another selection. Oh, yeah, Nolan Arenado didn't get traded. Who are you? Not available. Never mind. 2 picks. Yeah, this is getting tough. Ah, crap. Who am I going to take? Oh. All right. Let's take another White Sox. See if Gus gets some 8th inning opportunities. No! Chase is going to be my minor league guy. UC, goodbye. Oh, great. Oh, boy. Now what? My last pick. 50 seconds. Hold on, everyone. I have no idea. You know what? Let's go with the guy who's got position flexibility. Juan Brito, my last pick. First, second, and third. How we doing? Oh man, he was good for Columbus last year. He is having an awful spring training. It's all right. He's my minor league guy. I could stash him. He performs well. Injuries, position flexibility. I can use him around the infield. I'm okay with it. And then we'll see in how this draft concludes here. 15 seconds average time for the picks of 646 picks we're going to have. Brady House is off the board. Some names. These are some names. Hold on. Where is he? Oh, Tyler. Oh, Tyler. he's gonna log in, look at their team, and be like, "What the happened?" Oh man, just brutal, just brutal. Well, let's see. Let's see how this goes. But Bridgeport Corgis, okay. Like I can see a path to the starting pitching holds up. I can have four guys that throw more than 150 innings. That helps. I like my relievers. Penn Murphy, Gus Varland. I think they're going to be used a lot. So hopefully they perform well. If not, I can always toss them. And what I learned, the painful lesson last year is having position player depth and flexibility within your position players. Like Jake Rogers wouldn't be my utility guy. But yeah, to spread it around, be able to shift some guys around. Just so you have guys playing every day. That's key to just accumulate numbers. Let's see how crazy this. Look at the draft board. All these names. Did we not get a pick taken? Oh yeah, Chase Dollander. All right, David Robertson. Does he not have a team? I thought he did have a team. Brian Ramos. Starting to throw the baseball now, but not in a game, but he's on a throwing program. He might be DHing in Charlotte to start the season. All right, pick 658. Someone did take Mike Clevenger. He might be the closer to start the season in the 21st round. See how many save opportunities he gets. That is 6 straight pitchers that Team Bosch ended their draft with. Definitely some. We're just going to throw some guys at the board. Travis Bazzana, last year's number 1 pick, minor league slot. And I think we got 7 picks left. What a fun exercise this is. Get to know some guys. Have to figure out what the playing situations are going to be for all 30 teams. The evil pick 666. Adrian Morjon, Tom Harrington. You got some play last year with the Pirates. Yeah, we're going some minor league guys right now. We got 4 picks left. Zach Veen of Colorado, 3 picks left in the draft. And the very last pick of the 2025 32-team Fantasy Baseball League draft. The Elko Express. Already took Tim Elko. Oh, he's got a couple of minor league guys, unless Christian Moore suddenly surprises. If the Angels surprise everyone and he's like on the opening day roster, that'd be a very Angels thing to do. He is taking his time. It's probably hard to find someone. It took me a while to find someone too. And the last pick is in. Jonathan Clase, outfielder for the Blue Jays. Awesome. Well, we are done. Average time 15 seconds to go through the entire draft. And hold on, let's go to the Elko Express. 672 players were taken in the 32-team Sox Machine Fantasy Baseball Draft. Will provide weekly updates on how the league is faring for this upcoming season. But again, thank you guys so much for jumping into the live stream and watching how my picks were doing in the 32-team Fantasy League Draft. Again, you can subscribe to the Sox Machine podcast. Well, anywhere you listen to podcasts, you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Sox Machine. Follow us on social media. We're on all the platforms. Twitter, we're at Sox Machine. Blue Sky, we're at SoxMachine.com. Instagram, we're at Sox Machine. A reminder, next week is going to be White Sox Food Day. So lots of pictures of the new concession items going to be on our Instagram next week. Follow us there at Sox Machine. This special presentation of Sox Machine Live is a production of SoxMachine.com. You're on for all things Chicago White Sox baseball. I'm Josh Nelson. Thanks for watching.